morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday morning. We got some X-Men news. Finally know when the X-Men are showing up. We finally know to not expect the Superman trailer anytime soon, unfortunately. And then I got like 4 quick hits for you. Just very top headline stuff, no actual stories. So it's gonna be a fun time. I hope you're staying warm out there. It's very cold in our neck of the woods. There's ice on the top of the car. That's always just a blast. I love it. I love having to get gloves out, you know? Sorry, just had to take a sip from my mug, which, by the way, you can get this over at the shop. I'm just gonna keep doing that. All right, everybody, let's get into story number 1. All right, we all know why we're here. We want to do the sorry, I'm just making sure. There we go. Sorry, YouTube was saying it wasn't receiving enough stream. I think we're gonna be fine, so we'll find out. Let's dive in to our X-Men news. So this comes from Deadline. Sarah Marican, sorry. Marvel boss Kevin Feige on Fantastic Four wrap date, X-Men and Goosebumps moment filming Deadpool and Wolverine, Disney showcase. So Kevin Feige was at a showcase in Singapore Disney and was talking a little bit about stuff. So there's a few things I want to touch on, but obviously the X-Men is the number one. So Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige can hardly wait for the Fantastic Four's entry into the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the X-Men's future involvement. Feige made a live virtual appearance at the opening of the Disney APAC Content Showcase held in Singapore and talked up the future of the MCU. Let's see here. Finally, quote, finally, we're bringing Marvel's first family into the MCU, said Feige about the long in works project. They wrap next week. The movie comes out next summer. And then all those characters go right into the next Avengers movies. So I'm very excited for the future of the Fantastic Four. The film stars, yeah, we all know about the Fantastic Four. Let's get to the X-Men here. On bringing the X-Men into the MCU, Feige said, I think you will see that continues in our next few movies with some X-Men players that you might recognize. Right after that, the whole story of Secret Wars really leads us into a new age of mutants and of the X-Men. Again, it's one of those dreams comes true. We finally have the X-Men back. We're very excited to see Ryan Reynolds bring the R rating to Disney. It was fun, the heart and the humor. The future of Marvel in Asia is the future of Marvel in general, he said. And yeah, people may know I'm a huge Disney Parks fan. Yeah. So it looks like that's pretty much everything I had to say about the X-Men. Very interesting that we may get some of the X-Men prior to, some of the mutants, I guess I should clarify. Prior to Secret Wars, I just assumed when Secret Wars happens that the whole universe is just going to kind of reboot a little bit, and the X-Men will just be a part of that. Well, let me know, what do you think? Do you think we're going to get like a hard reboot after Secret Wars, or do you think it's going to be, like a soft reboot, let me know, because I'm curious. I think personally I would prefer to have like a hard reboot so that like all the stories just, everything that's happened just kind of ends and we just kind of move on, right? But I can see why they would want to like keep some of the actors and stuff the same. And I just feel like there's some good and bad with that, I guess. So let me know what you think. I'm personally excited for the X-Men. I don't really have any casting people that I want. I'd love to see Evan Peters come back as Quicksilver, but that wouldn't that'd make no sense. I don't know. I don't really have any fan casting for the X-Men, but let me know if you do. I'd love to get your feedback on the X-Men for sure. Man, what a great cup. That's such a great cup. I'm joking. All right, next story, everybody. Unfortunately, we may finally know when the first Superman trailer is arriving. This is an exclusive over at Collider from Ryan O'Rourke. In a few short weeks, DC fans will finally get their first real taste of the revamped cinematic universe with the release of James Gunn's Creature Commandos. However, many eyes are still focused on 2025 when The Man of Steel will return to theaters, starring David Corenswet. Beyond being a long overdue return to the big screen for the flagship hero, it will also make the first time someone other than Henry Cavill has donned the suit and cape in a live-action film since 2006's Superman Returns. Gunn has teased that it won't be long before we get footage of Corenswet in action, and now Collider can exclusively report that the trailer is tentatively expected to arrive online around mid-December. Boo! I'm sorry. I'm excited. I wanted it yesterday, you know? And I was kind of hopeful that perhaps there would be a trailer attached to like Wicked, Gladiator 2, that maybe that would happen. But no, it looks like it's going to actually come with Disney's Mufasa, The Lion King. Though nothing is set in stone, is what the reporter says. Which, I mean, I guess The Last Lion King made $1 billion, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm excited for this Lion King, if I'm being totally honest. Like, it looks better than I expected, but I did not really care for the live-action remake of the first one. Anyway, while Creature Commandos will kick off the new DCU timeline, Superman is seen by many as a key starting point given the characters it will introduce and the stories it will set up for the ambitious franchise. Taking inspiration from classic stories of the past like Superman the Animated Series, Superman #1, and Superman for All Ages, it's set to establish much of the title's character's role in the new universe, including with his job at the Daily Planet, even if it's not a proper origin story. It's also bursting with characters both from the wider DCU and from within Superman's own bubble, with friends and co-workers like Jimmy Olsen and Perry White expected to play prominent roles. We still don't know a ton about where this story is going, though members of the cast, including Hawkgirl, have teased the film as comic accurate with Gunn's signature flair. So, very exciting. Very exciting. Again, I wanted this yesterday. I can wait. I can do this all day if I got to. Alright. I need it. I need it. Every time we see anything from it, I'm like, God dang it, that looks so good. It looks just marvelous. I can't wait. Or I guess I should say it looks super. Nailed it. Alright, next up, our next story here. This is just more DC news. You know, I feel like all this week we've had nothing but DC news, but this is kind of an interesting one. So this is from Deadline. Daniel Craig and Luca Guadagnino, I'm so sorry, eyeing post-Queer Re-team in DC Studios' Sergeant Rock. This is from The Dish. Following their critically acclaimed collaboration on Queer, The Dish hears that Oscar-nominated filmmaker Luca and Daniel Craig are getting back together for Sergeant Rock at James Gunn and Peter Safran's DC Studios. Actually, this is poised to be his next directing job before Lionsgate's American Psycho reboot. Oh boy, American Psycho's getting a reboot. That's wow. As we hear, the Sergeant Rock screenplay by Challengers and queer scribe Justin Kurtzkes is in good shape. We'll let you know when these guys are ready for action. No deals have been inked between DC Studios. The film indeed would rep another big project for the Safran Gunn slate, joining Superman, which is expected to kick off the new DC's Gods and Monsters Phase 1, Supergirl movie, and the animated series Creature Commandos, which is debuting on Max on December 5th. Let's see. Script details are under wrap. The character of Sergeant Franklin John Rock was created by Robert Kinnear and Joe Kubert, and first appeared in 1959's DC issue of Our Army at War as a World War II soldier who served in the infantry. The character gained steam in 1977 when he received his own comic book series, which ran until July 1988. Rock's talent includes shooting down German planes with a single submachine gun and tossing grenades with great accuracy. When he's without a gun, he's a great street fighter and can survive gunshots. He's a calm guy with heart, but also has a combat antenna able to detect an incoming enemy siege. Okay. Next story. No, I'm joking. Sergeant Rock. I mean, not really an expectation for the DCU in my head, but I mean, hey, neither was Creature Commandos, you know. It honestly kind of reminds me of, do you remember when they did the Losers movie that had Chris Evans and, God, I can't think of his name, but the dad from Supernatural, Negan. God, I can't think of his name. But like, you know, they did the Losers, and like that was similar to like, oh, we're taking one of these like, you know, non-superhero properties. Interesting, just interesting. Sergeant Rock movie set in the DCU. I wonder if they'll like, you know, super him up a little bit, you know, make it feel like it's a part of it, or if they're just gonna be like, nah, fuck it, it's just a standard, you know, World War II movie, or you know, maybe not even World War II. Maybe, what if it's like modern, and he is like a Marine with like Jon Stewart, before like pre-Green Lantern Jon Stewart. That would be really freaking cool. I don't know if that'd make any kind of sense, but I'd watch the crap out of that. So, let me know how you're feeling about a Sergeant Rock movie. I feel like he was in Crisis on Infinite Earths, possibly, like the comic. I don't know if he's in the movie. He may have been in the movie. I feel like he was, but man, so weird. Talking about gods and monsters, am I right? Moving on. So now we got some hits real quick for you. Via Discussing Film on Blue Sky. Remember, you can also follow us over on Blue Sky. Predator vs. Spiderman comic series will release in 2025. Written by Benjamin Percy with art by Marcelo Ferrara. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible at names. Predator vs. Spider-Man. So I just thought this was really cool. Should we just like put Alien and Predator in the MCU? I don't want to. I want there to have their own shared universe. Like Prometheus is a part of it, you know, and like it's their own thing. I would love for that to happen. But I mean, a Predator versus Spider-Man like one-off movie that like definitely doesn't connect to anything. But like we get the Predator back from Prey, and we get Tom Holland as Spider-Man. That would be sick. It'd be insane. I'm pretty sure Tom Holland would die. Like, just, I mean, if we're being honest, I mean, I feel like Spider-Man, he probably couldn't take Predator, right? Like, who do you think? Who do you think would win in the fight between Predator and Spider-Man? I'm very curious. Next up, this is from Culture Crave over on Blue Sky. The first poster for Alien Earth has been released. It is releasing summer of 2025. Here, I'm going to kind of zoom in on this poster here. So original series releases summer 2025 on Hulu. This is a FX series, Alien Earth. I mean, I'm excited. Anything Alien is just fantastic. Have you seen the new Alien movie? Have you seen that? Good Lord, so good. I'm totally like Romulus. Oh my God. Okay, no spoilers, but the end. With, you know what I'm talking about. If you've seen it, the end. Oh my God. About died. Just one day I'm gonna do like a spoiler talk about Alien Romulus, because I just need to get that off my chest. It was great. It was great. I literally, I don't want to say anything else. I don't want to give anything away. Everybody, if you've not seen Alien Romulus, for the love of God, if you're watching this, there's no reason that you shouldn't have seen it yet. Go watch it. It's so good. It's so good. All right. Speaking of Alien Earth, it officially takes place in 2120, which is 2 years before the original Alien film. I do not know when that is in conjunction with Prometheus. Let me actually Google this real quick. When does Prometheus take place? 2089 to 2093. Okay, so this is gonna be post Prometheus, pre-Alien, but they've already said there are going to be xenomorphs, even though we don't see a xenomorph until the first Alien. But that doesn't mean that they didn't already know. Right? Yeah, that works. Who cares? Just more Alien. I want more Alien. I don't care. And then lastly, last bit of news we got here. This is unfortunately from Brian Lee O'Malley, the creator of Scott Pilgrim, says that Scott Pilgrim anime is officially done. Netflix did not pick it up for season 2. Unfortunate. If you have seen the Scott Pilgrim anime, you will know that it is very different from either the comic or the movie. I was kind of expecting like a more faithful, just straight adaptation of the comics, and it is definitely not that. And I kind of liked it more, if I'm being honest. I liked that it was something new that I wasn't expecting. It went some ways, you know, but I feel like by the end of it, it all came together really good. So if you're a fan of the movie, this is definitely worth checking out. Luckily, like, it doesn't like have like a cliffhanger or anything, so just being one season I think totally works. I think it'll be completely fine on its own. But it was really, really good. The animation, the actors, just getting literally everybody back. It was great. It was really, really good. So I hate that we're not going to get more, but I am glad that we got it at all. I know Eric, I see Eric in the chat saying he's got the same cup. Thank you, Eric. I know me and him were big on Scott Pilgrim. He actually got us, I feel like I have it over here, Scott Pilgrim character set. It was fantastic. God, I love that. But yeah, so that's pretty much all the news for you that I've got this morning. Again, it's Thursday, 21st, everybody. Amazon has started launching their Black Friday deals. Lots of movies, lots of really cheap stuff. So definitely go check that out. Keep a lookout for us on Blue Sky and right here on the member tab on YouTube. And we'll be posting links to some of the stuff. They're affiliate links, so if you do purchase anything from Amazon that we post a link to, that actually helps support the channel as well. And if you don't have Amazon Prime, well, bless your lucky stars. You can use the link in the description of this very episode and get a free trial of Amazon Prime. You know, that way you don't even have to pay for Prime, and you can still get all the best Black Friday deals. So it's gonna be fun. Everybody, this is a quick one, an easy one this morning. We'll be back again tomorrow for Friday, talking about some box office stuff and, you know, just catching up on whatever else news we got. Again, you can get this cup at the shop. But it's going to wrap it up for us, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday today. We will be back again streaming live tonight with Super Nice Playback, where we will be watching another random VHS tape. So definitely come hang out with us as we just revisit the 90s a little bit. But it's going to wrap it up. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a hopefully awesome day.